Hi all. Today we'll be talking about Python lists, and a list is just used to store multiple items in a single variable. So we could have my var is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so what we have here is we have multiple integers here stored in this list, as we can tell, as it's got square brackets, and we saved it to a my variable which is essentially a box called my var. Okay, so my var. Okay, so that's that. So it's important to note that here we have integers, but we could have floats in here, we could have strings, we could have a combination of them. So that's what a list can be. Now, we have this list here. We have this list of 5 items. In order to access a particular value from the list, how we would do it is we would call on the name of the list, okay, followed by a square bracket, and then the item position. Okay, so I'm just going to put one here, close square bracket. Now, it's important to note that when I say item position, it's the position of the item you want to show in that list. So if I wanted to show 2, then I need, if I wanted to show 2, I need to get the index of 2 and pop this in here. Okay, so I would get the index and pop it in there. So it's important to know that in Python we start from 0. So this is position 0, position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. Okay, so here again position 1, so that's going to be equal to 2. So this is going to return 2. So if I were to print this, I would get 2. If I done my var 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to return 6. Okay, so that would be 6. If you were to put in a position that does not exist, you will get an error. Okay, so it's worth to know that you'll get an error if you try to access something that does not exist in the list. Now, with lists are ordered, so they have a set order. You can change lists, so we can add, remove, or change items in the list, and duplicates are allowed. So, e.g., my var could be 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. And as you can see here, the 1s are duplicated, but that is okay in a list. So, how we change an item in our list is similar to how we get the item in a list. So first of all, we have to get the item in a list. So for example, if I want, in this list here, if I wanted to change this to be 6, then what I would do is I would get that position first. So my var 0, 1, 2. So this is going to be, so this would be 0, 1, 2. So I need 2. And now I can just essentially override it to be equal to 6. Because essentially, this is essentially getting a box called my var, and then we're just overwriting that value, so we're putting 6 in that box. Okay, so we're just overriding the name of that. Okay, so that's how we change items in a list. If we wanted to add items to the list, we just call on the name of the list, my var, and then dot append. So let's say we're adding 5, So that's all we'll need to do. So this becomes 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 5. Because when we use append, it adds it to the end of the list. Okay? So it's the name of the list, dot, and then append. Open brackets, the circular ones, and then the value that you want to pop inside. That's how we add to a list. And finally, to remove from a list, because our lists are changeable, we call on the name of var, we specify dot, and then we do remove. So if I wanted to remove 3, circular brackets, just pass in 3. So this becomes 1, 1, 1, 5, 5. Okay, and 3 is being removed. Now let's see this on Replit. So let's say we have a my var is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. Okay, so let's do print my var. So if I were to run this, what you'll see is we would get 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. If we wanted to access, I don't know, the third item in the list, so that's going to be at index 2, we get 1. Okay, so if I wanted to access the fourth item, so that would be 3, because indexes start from 0, it would be 0, 1, 2, 3. If you click run, we'll get 3. Now, if you wanted to change this, what we can do is we'll type my var. So we're going to change the value of 3. If you want to change that to 6, that's what we would do. So we would just assign my var at position 3, at index 3, I should say, equal to 6. And if we print the new my var, you will see that the list is now changed. Okay? Now, if we wanted to add to the list, my var dot append, so make sure you put the but we have to ensure that we type in the name of the variable. So it's called my var, which is our list, dot, and then append, append, with the circular brackets, and then whatever we want to add in. So we want to add in 6, and then that's how we do it. So if we were to run that, you can see now it will print our new list, 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 6. And if we wanted to remove that 6, okay, so we will type in my underscore var dot remove 6, and then let's print this as well. So now we're going to remove it, so we should get back to normal now. There you go, like it was at the beginning. Thanks for watching.